In this video, I will show you how to use a USB drive just like this one on your Sony Smart TV. Over here, I have the Sony Google TV, but it doesn't really matter the type of Sony TV you have, whether you have the Sony Android TV, the old Sony Bravia TV, or even the Sony Google TV just like this one. By the end of this video, you should be able to connect and use any USB drive on your Sony Smart TV. Now, first things first, it is important to note that not all USB drive can actually work on your Sony Smart TV. For a USB drive to work on any TV at all, it has to be formatted at MS-DOS FAT32. Now, you don't have to worry about this because most USB drive are already formatted at MS-DOS FAT32, so it can work with your smart TVs as well. But for some USB drive, you will have to do this yourself. But the process of doing it is not so difficult, and I'm going to show you how to do it in a second. Now, to format your USB drive to MS-DOS FAT32, first thing you want to do is to go ahead and connect your USB drive to your laptop. In this case, I am using a MacBook over here, but you can do this on your Windows laptop as well. Now, once it is connected, you want to go ahead and open up the Finder app, which is the equivalent of the File Explorer in the case of your Windows laptop. Now, if you're using a Windows laptop, what you can just do is to go ahead and find your connected USB drive. In my case, this is it over here. And what you just want to do is to go ahead and right click on it, and you're going to see the options to format the USB drive. Go ahead and select format and then choose the MS-DOS FAT32. In the case of a MacBook just like this one over here, what you want to do is to go over to the applications folder over here, and then you just want to scroll down to where you have utilities. You can literally see it over here. Go ahead and expand it, and then scroll down to where you have disk utility. You can literally see that over there. Now double click on it, and now go ahead and select your USB drive, which you can see over here. Now you can now format the USB drive by clicking on the erase button over here, and now you want to go ahead and select MS-DOS FAT32. So make sure that it is actually formatted at MS-DOS FAT32. After you must have successfully formatted your USB drive to MS-DOS FAT32, making it compatible with your Sony Smart TV, basically you want to go ahead and connect the USB drive to any of the USB ports on your Sony Smart TV. You might have more than one USB port on your Sony Smart TV depending on the size and model of the TV, but you don't have to worry. Just go ahead and connect it to any of the USB ports. If your Sony Smart TV actually has more than one USB port, connect it to any of them. Now, after connecting the USB drive, in some models of Sony TV, you're going to see a notification, usually at the top right corner of the TV, telling you that a USB drive has actually been connected to your Sony Smart TV. But if you do not see that notification, you don't have to worry. Basically, what you want to do is to go ahead and press on the input source button on your Sony Smart TV, which is basically this button over here. Another way to actually get to the input source is to just scroll over to the settings icon at the top right corner of the TV, then come over here and click on input, and then you're going to see this menu at the bottom of the TV. You just want to go ahead and look for the media player app or media server. In some it is actually called USB drive, but then basically you just want to go ahead and look for this media player app. If you do not find it here, just scroll over towards the end of this list of menus over here, click on edit, and from here you should be able to see all of the menus you can actually add to the home of the input source menu. So just go ahead and add it directly from here, then go back to the previous menu, and then go ahead and select the media player or media server menu. Now from here, you're going to see your USB drive at the top of your media player app. Now just scroll over to the top and select it. And now you can go ahead and access your music, your videos, and every other content that is on your USB drive, and then start watching them on your Sony Smart TV. At the end over here, you can literally see where everything's are sorted. So you can go ahead and sort the videos if you have so many. If you find this video useful, please make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more interesting tech tips like this one.